You're up against a formidable opponent in the world of Rodriguez. You must be pretty happy with how you got on.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's the number 9 in the world, an incredible player. A guy, I've actually played him a couple of times before, just in practice kind of situations, and I've never had results quite like that before. So, yeah, I was really pleased with how I played. Yeah, actually, to be frank, I'm almost a little bit upset that I didn't. The thing about a player like him is that even though you might be up, he has that mental strength, that experience to bring it out, even though everything seems to be going against him.
It looked like you were struggling in game 2 where you were making some fantastic shots. You always looked as if let me just get out of this one and see what I can do in game 3.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping to get out of there without him getting a point, and he managed to sneak one. So yeah, He did seem to be struggling, but like I said, the experience and he's not number 9 in the world for no reason. He's got the shots. He can do virtually anything with the ball. So, yeah, I was happy to be able to put him under that pressure and to work him a little bit.
And you must take a lot of confidence in the performance that you were so far.
Yeah, it's been kind of a tough tournament for me, so it is a good confidence booster for me for sure. To know that I can get back to playing the standard that I want to be, and then maybe I even have the potential to start challenging guys like him, in the future. Just going forward, I want to be challenging people like him all the time. So yeah, definitely it's a confidence boost.
What's next for you after these games?
I think I'm going to take a break during August, to be honest. This tournament takes a real toll on your body, and I have had some struggles with injury just before, so I'd like to get back to full strength. And then I think in September it's going to be full speed ahead. And hope to keep my ranking going up as much as possible, and just looking forward. Always trying to push to new heights.
But you leave Peru with this result of matching the number 9 in the world, with all that confidence getting into come September.
Yeah.
What goes through one's mind as you prepare for a new grueling season?
Yeah, it just, a lot of it has to do with, believing in yourself, especially, when you're playing. Doesn't matter if you're playing the number 9 or the number 90, or, somebody who's ranked along where I am in the 140s, It is about believing in yourself and believing that, you have the strength, you have the ability. So having gotten this result under my belt, not even a win, but to know that I can play that standard, yeah, it's going to help a lot in terms of my belief, playing other guys, of a top standard, and hopefully I can get some wins against guys like him, going forward in that September period.
Well, Mike, obviously you dug deep and pulled it all. Down to love in a match where you look as if you changed a little bit of things to get back into the match. What were some of the technical things you changed in order to get yourself back into the match and then feel that confidence in coming back from 2-love down to 3-3?
Yeah, well, I firstly think that my opponent started a highly attacking game that I just caught me off guard. I didn't really expect that kind of shot making. I think that he was carrying a bit of a knock, so I think he tried to finish the rallies as soon as he could. And with these cold conditions, I think that kind of favors a shot that somebody's trying to go short first. So I noticed he was going for that tactic, and to be honest with you, I didn't have an answer up until the third, where I just tried to literally think 1 point at a time. Like, no matter what happened, I was just trying to edge my way in. I snuck the third game, and then with that, I had a sense of confidence, and I felt physically actually fine, so I felt like I had more energy in the tank. And then going into the fourth and fifth, I noticed that he was starting to tire and had an issue going on. So at that moment, I just kind of saw blood and kind of just pushed through and just saw like one-track mind and tried to steamroll him almost.
At 2-2, you're outside the court, getting a bit of work done. What's going to be your mind is trying to emulate game 3 and game 4 pictures with that game?
Yeah, exactly. Like the fifth game, I knew that after winning the fourth quite easy, he was going to come out pushing. I was also struggling with niggles, as everyone is at this stage. It's been a lot of squash, so I think I was getting some treatment done just to try and make sure that my muscles were firing. And going into that fifth game, I knew no matter what, I was going to have to be focused and push no matter what pain I was in. And thankfully, I was able to push hard enough to get the win. Yeah, I mean, I think I had a bit of a high after day one. I was really pleased winning 2 of the 3 games. It's a tough level here. These are some of the world's best. So I think that I still have utmost respect for these guys, and I have so much work to do, and I know that there's a little bit of quality that needs to be put in to just get to that level. But for the most part, days like today or the days like the first day makes me really pleased with how I've played. I know I've got more work to do on those matches that I lost, but at the same time, I am pleased for pushing today.
When I spoke to you 2 weeks ago, you were coming an hour whether you have too many multi-events and sports events that you can attend. Are this sort of being rerated a little bit to perhaps make it fun and get a few more? Obviously, what the guy next to you is a lot of
Yeah, I mean, I use Nick as a great example. He's been pushing for, I don't want to mention numbers, but he's been doing these. I don't know if this might be his first Pan Am Games, but I know he's had plenty of Commonwealth and CACs. So I'm really at this moment I'm not quite thinking there just yet, but I do still feel like I'm at a great physical state right now. I feel like I can still push, and I know I have more work to do. I know that I think that I have more in the tank. Yeah.
And obviously, you're sitting there, and Michael's just pulling off this amazing comeback, and you figure, okay, I've got to get back, I've got to get him on the board. So what goes through your mind as you're finally getting up to stretch and get yourself ready to go to battle? Because you're the only deciding point.
Yeah. No, I was really excited that Michael won. Actually, it was a tough one because I wanted to watch. Obviously, I wanted to watch Michael come back and win. At the same time, I had to get ready for my match. Like I said earlier, it's quite chilly here, and my body takes a long time to warm up. But it's one of those things you have to play to it and do the best you can, I guess. So.
There were points in the game that you played, in all 3 of the games, that you looked like you had a lot of control of what was going on, and then was it just mental lapse that kind of allowed them back into the game, or?
Yeah, I don't know. No, it was. Truth be told, I'm actually I'm a little disappointed. Because I did exactly. I felt like I was in control. I never felt like I was under pressure, and yet somehow I've come off losing 3 love, and it's not a good feeling. It's. I mean, I'll have to live with it. I really wanted to win tonight for the boys. Mike put in a Herculean effort to come back. And it would have been nice to get a win under the belt, but it just wasn't to be, I guess. So.
At your level of play, being out of the game professionally for a while now,
Yeah.
when you look at what's down the road, especially for Noah and Mike internationally, do you think you can hang on a little while longer until someone else comes along that can make a team kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean, I'll hang on as long as they'll have me, essentially. I love the sport, so I'm going to keep playing. These guys have kind of given me a bit of a rebirth with being able to come to events like this. And, I mean, yeah, we do have a couple of young guys coming through. I'm going to try my hardest to make sure that they don't come through, if I'm brutally honest. But, at the end of the day, I'm 38 now, and it's one of these days, right? But I'm gonna try and keep it, stay in there as long as I can. So.
I guess tomorrow it's El Salvador.
Yeah.
Chance to finish on a high note at these games.
I hope so, mate. No, we're right in there. The probably the 9 to 12 positions, I would say the 4 teams are all pretty close. It's going to depend on. The sort of the conditions, how everybody's feeling. If we'd played these guys, I think on a warmer court, the 3 of us probably would have been better suited to that. But you have to play the court, so. Well, pretty simple. The on a cold court, the ball will it dies in the back. It's harder. You have to be quicker to it. You have to be more reactive, more pace. Whereas on a warmer court, which is like we would play in Bermuda, it's a little bouncier. So you have to, you have to know that you're in for a while. The points are going to last. You have to craft and create, a rally properly. Whereas in a colder court, one person, if he's got a few shots on him, he can actually pull off, a couple of points quite quickly without you even realizing. And I mean, it's something that we probably aren't used to. I mean, it would take us a while to get used to. It's just a different style of play. Everybody favors a different way. Everybody's got a different style. So
the warmer the ball, the more it bounces. Simple as that. Cold ball, less it bounces, harder movements, longer lunges, and easier to finish the rallies. And
it doesn't hurt as much. So.
Well, guys, congratulations on today. Thank you. Unfortunately, we couldn't do it.
Yeah.
But good luck tomorrow.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Audio Jungle.